How you going? My name's Brad, and this is my lovely wife Heidi, and we are here to give you our experience building with New Choice and to give you some insight in regards to the company, what products they built for us, and how pleased we were with the overall build and experience of building with New Choice homes.
So originally we were actually going to buy established. We wanted to downsize. We didn't want to have all the hassle of building, etc. We couldn't find anything we liked, and the prices had gone through the roof. So we decided, let's look at building. We found this block that we've built on now, and then just started looking around, and that's when we, coincidentally ran into Lisa up at Alkimos. It wasn't our plan to build with them originally. We went up to Alkimos to look at a show home up there. There was a facade that we liked, and we spoke to Lisa there. She didn't put any pressure on us. She was fantastic. We basically left that day, and then we kind of went back up in a couple of weeks' time to have another look, and we got chatting with Lisa. We didn't like the layout. She suggested a layout that she thought we would like. It was perfect. We felt confident with her. She seemed to know what she was talking about. We'd heard good things about New Choice, so...
She had asked what our career is and what we do. I said, I'm a plasterer for 42 years. And I said, myself and Heidi, we've built 3 or 4 houses. We've never really engaged in a builder, and we've renovated 5 or 6. So we have a good insight in the construction industry and how the process works. So we did feel very comfortable on the meeting that we had with Lisa at the time. We felt comfortable with the information that she provided in regards to the builder and what their recommendations are in regards to their trades, and so we felt comfortable in moving forward. They smashed up 2 plans together. So basically a front facade, that was the one at Alkimos, and then the Gazani, I think it was called, which was some of the interior, and then we added in our bits. So we loved the front facade. The layout didn't work for us based on the north facing and based on the orientation of the floor plan.
We're quite specific on what we were looking for.
Lisa worked to make a collaboration of the front facade and then the bedroom sort of at the front, and then worked with the block, and then worked with the orientation north facing. Obviously maximum winter sun coming in through here, large window sections in through this area, and obviously prevailing winds, which we have been coastal, with the positioning of the alfresco as well. So everything has got a key position on the block within that. Ceiling heights were very important because they're things that you can't change. The way the skillion front was done to be balanced with also the stone feature front, knowing that would tie in the back to the front.
The pre-start was good.
Yep.
It helped. We already kind of had an idea in mind, but it did help us to tie everything together. I
think what was really good with the New Choice build is everything wasn't an extra where you go in and you get a $500,000 house, and then if you want those taps, that's extra. Everything was extra. There was actually a lot included in that price, which was really good. So, the finishings of the carpentry, the wood grain, the matte finish. You didn't have 2 colours to choose from. You had a really good selection, which is very important when you also you've got a budget in mind on your build, and it's budget you're working with. And if a lot of those things are already in your budget, it makes the build process that little bit easier.
The kitchen with the scullery, and the way that it opens up into this main area is what we really
and the alfresco, the open plan, free flowing.
So we did actually extend the alfresco when we have all the family over. We've got 3 grown boys that have left home. We've got plenty of room out there.
Christmas this year.
We don't get the wind. We were quite careful on planning before we started building that the layout would suit the north facing, that kind of thing. I think it was just exciting moving in, knowing that our pre-planning and then finding a layout that we liked was all coming together, and it's been exactly what we hoped for. Now, we have been in this area for almost 28 years, so this was our 5th house built. The last 4 were owner builds. We wanted to downsize now that our children have moved out, and I guess we just love the area because it's a good community, it's a fairly safe area, it's coastal.
Coastal vibe, yeah.
You know, we're still close to Joondalup, that kind of thing, so I guess you just kind of you feel at home in the environment you used to. And we were lucky that there was still land available because this was actually the last street. That it got as far as it did. It would have been nice to be the winner. Obviously there's a lot of competition, but I was happy for New Choice because we really did end up with a good product at the end of the day, and it's come together really well.
I think at the end of the day you always want people to be rewarded for their efforts. Hopefully they get some awards and get rewarded for their efforts, because in regards to the whole building process, it's always a team effort. Going from the supervisors down to the trades, down to us as the homeowners, and all working together to get an end result. Obviously a process in buying and building, it's finding the right builder to make that process easier and getting exactly what you want.
I would suggest having a good idea in your mind before you even start the process, so it just makes it a lot easier when you actually know what you're looking to build.
To be honest, the whole process.
Yeah, we didn't have any issues.
Yeah, I think it
was easy.
Yeah, and then when she said, I feel we could build your house within 11 months, we thought, okay, and a lot of people doubted that due to the the restrictions in the building industry at the time, with materials, with the labour shortages, and they basically laughed and said, no way in the world, most people are taking 2 or 3 years. And as soon as they started, the process began, and all the stars lined up, and they just worked well.
Tradespeople were fantastic. We didn't have any issues. They were all really good to deal with. Not that we dealt with them directly. The supervisor was fantastic. So it was just an easy process for us.
Recommended, our son currently is building with New Choice, and I also recommended 3 other people who have also built homes with New Choice. So I was that invested in the company to give their name forward to family and friends who are in the in the market looking to build. Having a quality built home with finishes that we appreciate and enjoy every day, whether it be the floor tiling, the plan, the openness. Previously coming from having 2-storey houses, having this single-storey house, this really ticks a lot of boxes for us and family and friends, and has a really good feel.
And I had heard that from other people that the finishing was really good with New Choice, so that was good because it gave us confidence that we were going to end up with a good product at the end.
And the attention to detail on finishing also in the bathrooms, in the tiled areas, all the edging and the way everything was finished, the negative detail in the kitchen, all these little details that you don't normally get with a lot of other builders.